Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Conducting workshop in Chennai and Mumbai. For details, contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. US markets were very volatile, and Nasdaq especially fell drastically, then recovered and closed slightly in green, and S&P 500 and Dow was down. Right now, the futures are also not really very good. US markets are very jittery ahead of the quadruple witching day. In fact, for the last few months, just like our market is consolidating, US market is also consolidating with the 6,800 plus or minus 200 points. In fact, yesterday it is around 6,800, so at the center point. Just like our market, 26,000 plus or minus 300 points. So, now we are somewhere near 26,000. Of course, yesterday it was significantly down. Asian markets are mixed. Some of them are positive, some of them are negative. The GIFT Nifty is almost flat, so there's no big deal. Sometimes, Friday, when the markets, start flat, sometimes market can be trending. So that is when I talk about Friday, that is when Thursday was the expiry. But nowadays, Tuesday is expiry. So yesterday, Tuesday, expiry, the markets fell drastically, and today market is opening flat. So there is a possibility that market can be trending after the market opening flat. If at all there is a trending, the trending on the higher side is more probable than trending on the lower side. So maybe we may have to wait for first 30 minutes or 45 minutes to know which side possible trending is there. And of course, this is only a probability, not certainty. So not that every time it has to, go for trending. So that is on one side. Other side, after closing about 26,000 for 2 continuous trading session, so the bulls have lost the case. And yesterday the Nifty closed significantly below 26,000. But one good thing is that the markets are not going anywhere. So yesterday I think Nifty even tested 25,850. That was the first trading session's low. Then otherwise the monthly swing low is 25,700. So, that is still intact. So as long as 25,700 is holding, so there is a, possibility of a recovery. And looking at the open interest, people have sold call options aggressively from 26,000 to 26,500. Put options also aggressively from 26,000 to 25,500. So that is mainly because people are thinking that market is going to be range bound only. So once again, the market may be stuck in the range 25,700 to 26,300. And stock specific, so we need to continue to watch the banking stocks. Yesterday, because of Axis Bank, so the entire banking pack came, Bank Nifty closed very close to 59,000. So 59,000 put option having a huge open interest. If it falls below 59,000, so those people may be in trouble. But as of now, even yesterday when the market has fallen so much, those people who sold 59,000 put and 60,000 call, they were sitting in no loss, no profit only. Whatever is their loss in 59,000 put option, so that loss was compensated by profit in the 60,000 call. But if the market continue to fall further, then that may not be the case. the loss in 59,000 put option may be much higher than the loss in the profit in the call option at 60,000. So maybe if 59,000 is broken, then the people might convert that 59,000 into straddle. That means closing 60,000 call and selling 59,000 call. And otherwise, stock specific, day before yesterday, Reliance did not fall, but yesterday Reliance has fallen. IT stocks also fell. But because, Nasdaq has recovered a little bit, not very big, we can hope that, IT stocks may stabilize, may try to rebound a little bit. So it's not inside. The real action is actually in the mid-cap and small cap. So mid-cap and small caps are bleeding. And yesterday, one of my friends told me some of the mid-caps and small caps have fallen even 50, 60, 70%. So that is a kind of, trouble in the mid-caps and small caps. That is actually good, So otherwise, as and when the correction comes, it can be more severe. So the overall, the same thing, the same old story, 26,300 on the upside and 25,700 on the downside for the coming week, and then 26,500 on the upside, 25,500 on the downside for the monthly. I told you 1 week before, 26,000 straddle was trading around 500 rupees. I think now that would have come to 300 to 350 rupees, I think. So those who have sold 26,000 short straddle, that they are sitting at a good profit. In fact, in monthly options, 26,000 straddle has the highest open interest among all the straddles. So I also have some 26,000 straddle in my portfolio. So let us see. Markets are violent, but it is still range bound. So as long as 25,700 is not broken on the downside, 26,300 is not broken on the upside, so this market is not going to go for a trend. So meanwhile, the India VIX keeps on falling. Yesterday, it's closed very close to number 10. So it's seldom, very, very rarely, it closes below 10. So we also keep watching, we have to keep watching this India VIX also. So for any spike in India VIX. But as of now, people have come to the conclusion that market is not going to make a big move. But market will always surprise the majority. Markets most of the time behaves opposite to the majority people's view. So in that sense, we can expect some violent move, but we do not know what is going to be the trigger for that. So otherwise, crude oil keeps falling. I think yesterday or day before yesterday, crude oil hit 6 month, 7 month low. The Brent crude has gone below $60. So that should be good for paint industries mainly. In addition to the paint industries, oil marketing companies and auto stocks must be in focus. So let us see what is going to happen. So we have only 9 more trading sessions for the month of December. So far it's consolidation. Let us hope it consolidates further. Meanwhile, FIIs were net sellers for 14 consecutive trading sessions as of yesterday. That happens second time in this year. Sometime late July, early August, they were net sellers for 14 trading sessions. But actually after that, the market rallied very much. But the thing is, during that 14 days of selling, the market has fallen about 4% that time. But this time, the fall is not even 2%. So let us see. It's going to be very interesting. And after December 15, This like a lot of people have to pay for advance tax, so that might reduce the liquidity in the market also. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.